catch them in bed. Post-frontal conditions usually always suck. We're on the Ohio River, so I guarantee it's gonna suck. Day 2, Ohio River. I caught one of the biggest spotted bass I've caught on the Ohio River in my life yesterday. It wasn't a giant, guys. Don't think I'm saying that I just got an absolute, you know, hammer in the boat. But it was fun. I'm down here. I got run off of the water yesterday because an absolute toad strangler of epic proportions. We got, I mean, I was luckily, again, there's a few times that I was lucky enough that my boat actually goes pretty quick, and I was out running a storm yesterday, which is not good. So water, I'm sure it's gonna be a little more dingy because it came down yesterday, guys. It was a golly washer. I mean, it was big fat rain, as Forrest Gump would say. But really early in the morning, Ohio River, day 2, buzz baits, crank baits, and I'm gonna throw a swim bait. That's it. Let's do it. Made the absolute dream cast there. Got smoked. I don't know if you guys can see that or not over there, but yeah, man, it's not eating it. Missing. I gotta point you guys in here so you guys can possibly see this. What is the deal? Gotta be small bass. Or maybe this front's got them all screwed up, but not like the one I caught yesterday, but here on the Ohio River, he's still a keeper. I'd say he's close to 12 inches. Get him marked up here on the Angler app. I'm live right now on the Angler app, by the way. You guys are on YouTube, are not seeing this. You're seeing this after the fact. I'm talking uber little. And I'll tell you one thing, I don't know if you saw it back there, there's all kind of topwater activity. I mean all kinds. I mean, what's he gonna do with that thing? Fishing this section right here really fast because this is a channel swing bank and I'm in 20 foot of water right here. But I figure a bigger bass might be up in here, you know, this deeper stuff, looking for a meal. That's why I'm fishing so fast through here. Once I get done fishing this little area right here pretty quick, I'm gonna go to another spot that I know downriver. It has a bunch of grass on it. I'm gonna fish this buzzbait around that grass. It's a beautiful morning for fishing. Low pressure so far, so we'll just have to see how the day goes, but I'm going to fish this area really quick, this deep spot, and go down and fish some grass. Little spotted bass are absolutely chewing this morning. I can't believe it's even eating these big old things. I think they're just swiping at it. I'll tell you one thing though, spotted bass are some of the prettiest bass species on the planet. Look at that thing, little baby thing. They are very aggressive little creatures. Cool stuff. Man, that was a great cast. Got smoked right when it hit. Mid-morning update. I am 3 fish deep, 2 absolutely tiny ones and 1 barely keeper, probably 12 inches. I'm breaking one of my absolute go-to rules right now, and that's not having a backup bait throwing topwater. I've had a lot of fish miss my buzzbait this morning, and I attribute that to a lot of these fish are really tiny. I mean, I'm talking like I've got 3 fish or 2 fish that are 4 inches or shorter. A little small spotted bass, but man, are they pretty. So again, I'm breaking a rule that I constantly always have, and that is having a backup bait, something like a Texas rig or something to throw back in there when those fish miss it, because you have an opportunity to catch those fish after the fact if you miss them on top water. But I don't have one on the deck. I'm gonna go down here, some grass I'm fishing, or I know where at, I'm gonna fish that. I am going to get out a Texas rig against everything that I want to do today, but I have a feeling that, you know, I can catch a few if I pitch back in there with a Texas rig. I'm gonna maybe do like a small Texas rig with a 3/16 ounce, as I normally throw here on the river, but probably throw a Zoom dead ringer worm, see what happens. So back down the river we go, see if we can't add to our total. Right at the boat, another little spot. Just coming off here. Easy, bro. Easy. Spots are chewing today, guys. Another little keeper. Throwing that KVD 1.5 shad pattern again. It's cool, man. Catch them like that all day on the river, every day I'd take it. GoPro, just to give you guys an idea what color this is. I don't think it's sexy shad. Maybe it is. It's like, I don't know, but that's what I'm throwing here. I caught a really good spot yesterday, probably the second biggest spot I've ever caught on the river on this thing. Came back out today for some redemption, got blown off the water. Seems to be working. Joker there bit off more than he wanted to chew. Look at that dude, man. Look how pretty that thing is. What his fins are. That's awesome. Alright guys, there you have it. Day 2 in a row on the Ohio River for me here. Today I threw nothing but power fishing baits, and I threw a lot of stuff like a spinnerbait. Buzzbait was a major player today. A couple of the major players today were KVD 1.5 shad pattern. I'm not sure if this is a sexy shad or not. Could be. You guys tell me. Not keen on the names. It's definitely a shad pattern with some chartreuse. Blue back. But throwing this on an E6X crankbait rod. This is an 845C CBR. 7 foot, medium heavy, moderate fast. I've had this thing forever. It's my go-to 1.5 and small crankbait rod. But this crankbait has caught several of the biggest fish that I've caught the past 2 days is come on this exact crankbait. And then the most fish that I caught today was on a buzzbait from the tackle box with a Gamakatsu trailer hook here. These things right here, guys, if you've never fished a buzzbait from the tackle box, you guys can hear that, I'm sure of it. Phenomenal stuff right there. Always put the trailer hook on there. Notice that the trailer hook has some silicone tubing on it there. That's to keep the hook from moving around when you cast. Keeps it more in line so you don't have to worry about fish missing it. I will tell you, had a lot of fish miss this buzzbait today, a lot. I probably had 5 fish miss it for every one that I caught. And again, I attribute that a lot to having a small fish that was trying to attack this thing. I caught 2 really small spotted bass today, really small. But I'm going to have to put out an APB looking for missing largemouth and smallmouth on the Ohio River, because right now I can't find it. I've caught nothing but spots in 2 days. I love catching spots though. They are hard fighting fish, and they will weigh in a tournament pretty much every time you catch them, unless you catch them small like I did today. But guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around for this episode of On Under the Line. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post new content. I go live on Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be wrapping up the fishing season here in the next month and a half, 2 months here, as far as really hardcore fishing. So I'm going to be out doing a lot of fishing and trying my best to learn how to catch these Ohio River smallmouth and largemouth. I think I've got the spots down pat, but we're going to try to catch them. So guys, again, thanks for the support. If you can, get out there and lean on them. We'll see you next time on Under the Line.